Stacey was like the epitome of beauty inside and out, and it was apparent from the first time I met her. She's a great wife, a great mom, and loved those roles and took them so seriously, but she was also super strong and wise. And if you came into contact with her, whether you knew her well or you were a stranger, you always felt like you had her full attention. It was no wonder that I fell for her the way that I did. By all accounts, life was perfect. I mean, here was a woman in her mid-30s that had just gotten to the place that she wanted to be in life. We had a great marriage. We were having kids. We were integrated into the community. She had her store and her business, Pink Print Company, and then we get this, crazy, unfortunate, sad, mad diagnosis of breast cancer. When things got really tough and, you're dealing with chemo and surgeries and radiation, she would spend a majority of our conversations talking about how lucky she was with our love and our resources and our family and the support system. We were pretty lucky. And so her mentality was always, how do we help others, or how can we give back to others who are dealing with this? Because, her mentality and her focus was, how do we bring these resources to other people? And that was amazing to me. We had talked early on that in her diagnosis that we knew we wanted to do something in this community, and we wanted to make sure that the resources that we were going to help put into this were going to go right to the families and the patients and the people that were affected by it. The partnership with the community foundation is perfect for that because it takes a lot. I'm still young. We've got 3 kids. I'm working. We have traveling, sports, and everything. I don't have time to run, multiple businesses and foundations and entities. And so here comes the community foundation, and it's the perfect partner to help ensure that we can continue to grow her legacy, invest in the programs and the resources that were so core to us and to her, and make sure that, those are going to the people that need it. My number one focus was I want the kids to remember her and remember who she was, and doing things like the Stacey Julier Foundation and keeping her name and memory alive. We're actually continuing to grow her legacy, and I think the kids will get to be a part of that. So I think, there's no doubt that the hardest part of this whole thing, other than just losing her, but the kids losing their mom, they're getting her in another way. On one hand, I'm the luckiest human being on earth because I got to have her. And I'm the unluckiest human being on earth because I didn't get her as long as we should have had. But I'll never take it for granted. I would do it again and again and again. I wouldn't give up anything.